Hey there, welcome back to my channel, and let's get right into it. I received an email during the week from a person that lives in a very large state, in one of the largest cities in that state, and that city happens to be a military town, and the person is very concerned about their odds of getting into the academy, which prompted me to write a pretty lengthy email back to that person. But I felt that it was important to share those thoughts and his concerns with all of you. All right, so let me just read a quick sentence here from that email that was sent to me. I'm passionate about attending the Naval Academy. I'm a junior in high school, but I know that there's another person in the same grade as I am who wants to go to Naval Academy. That person has better grades, sports, and a family connection to the academy. So I'm scared I won't have a shot at it all because we are both from the same high school, the same grade, and applying to the same academy. What are the chances that I even have to get in? And it goes on and on. That's a good question and a good concern. And my answer to that person basically was relax, just relax. There's a lot of factors that go into selection to the academies. And this person, who I understand where they're coming from and I understand their situation. And I'm going to be very blunt here as I usually am on these videos. If you live in a very big state like Virginia, California, New York, name Florida, Texas, that have big cities that are close to military bases, there's a lot of people in these states that want to go to academies. It's just the way that it is. Now this person is looking at the other person down the hall from them in their grade. And they're seeing that as a competition. To be blunt, that person is not his competition. He is competing against the entire state. He is competing against the entire congressional district. He is now in his head competing against himself. So the only person that he really should be worried about is himself. Forget about that other person. There's a lot of reasons that other person might not get in, might not have a chance. That person might not have as good grades as you want, might not be as a good athlete as you think he is. He might not pass the DOB-MERB. He might decide that he doesn't want to go to the Naval Academy. If his family has connections, he might be a child of an active duty military who might be getting pushed into it, and this is not what he really wants to do. So all I can say to that one person is just focus on yourself. Now here's really the meat of this video. This video is not only about what that person's perception is and what competition is. It's really what the real competition is for you. The real competition for you is the process. The process to get into a service academy is a long process. And I'm filming this video right now in March. It's springtime here. I just posted a video, which I'll put a link to do, what to do in March. But the process is a long process. And the process begins in the junior year. The process begins in the junior year with you deciding where you want to go, with you getting organized of where you want to go, with you contacting your blue and gold officer, your academy liaison officer, your information rep, whatever your chosen academy calls them, you reaching out to the congressmen and senators to open a portal up, you reaching out to the academies to open a portal up, and then you start structuring what you need to get done as you move through the summer into your senior year. It's a whole process. And I really have to honestly tell you, a lot of smart people, a lot of good athletes, a lot of people that could get into an academy don't get through the process. And the reason that they don't get through the process is they just don't want to do the work, or they think somebody should do the work for them, or basically they're just lazy and they really don't want it. So getting through the process is half the competition. Yes, the other part of the competition is to compete against everybody else in your state, everybody else in your district. That's true. But all that you can do, all this person, and I'll call this person John Doe, all this person John Doe can do is to be the best John Doe can be. So John Doe should be doing really well in his SATs. He should be structuring his classes for next year, and he should be working out for his CFA. That's what John Doe should be doing. All the things that John Doe did prior to March of this year are done. There's nothing more that John Doe can do. All those things are done. You can't go back and change time. But you can change your future. So, all of you candidates out there, just relax. But you gotta make a plan. And we're gonna discuss that in an upcoming video. You got to make a plan on how to conquer this whole process. So, there might be a person in your school, they might be better than you. There is always somebody better than you. There is always somebody better than you. There's always somebody smarter, faster, better, whatever. There's always somebody better. So be the best that you can be and try to manage your process and relax. So that's all I have for today. I wish you all well, and I hope you get what you want. So bye now.